Hello everybody, we're getting ready to start Algebra 1. Lesson 1.4 is Equations and Inequalities, Part 1. If you need Part 2, email me here in worksheet. So 1.4, write equations and inequalities. Here is our standard here. It is Part 1. And we have a 38-point skill sheet for the classwork. And then we got a 25-point note-taking guide, which is pretty healthy note-taking. Okay, teachers, our bell work here is this word problem here. How many tons would it take to make enough gas to fill a car's 20-gallon gas tank? This is your bell work. Give your students 5 minutes to complete this. Okay, welcome back, students. Hopefully you have a good response here. Here is your response, 98 gallons. So 98G is 98 here, 98 tons of material to fill a 20-gallon gas tank. It would take 1,960 tons of organic material to fill a 20-gallon gas tank is what that comes out to. 1,960 tons. Okay, on to our lesson 1.4, write equations and inequalities. You translate verbal phrases into expressions. You will translate verbal phrases into equations. So an equation is a mathematical sentence formed by placing the symbol equals between two expressions. That's an equation. An inequality is a mathematical sentence formed by placing one of these symbols between two expressions. An open sentence is an equation or inequality that contains an algebraic expression. There is no inequality sign or equal sign to make an expression. Okay, so here we have our key concept symbol, meaning associated words, equal, same as, less than, fewer than, less than or equal, at most, no more than, and then greater than, more than, and then greater than or equal, at least, no less than. So these would be the verbalization of these symbols here would be the verbalization. Combining inequalities, sometimes two inequalities are combined. For example, inequalities x greater than 4 and x less than 9 can be combined to form the inequality 4 is less than x and x is less than 9, which is read x is greater than 4. It can be read that. You can start here at x. X is greater than 4 and less than 9. That'd be another way to do it, starting here. I like starting over here. 4 is less than x and x is less than 9, so it does the same thing. Students, in your own words, define equation and define inequality, and also define open sentence here in your own words. Go back and look in your classwork and paraphrase from that. Okay, example 1 here, write equations and inequalities, verbal sentence, difference of twice the number k and 8 is 12. What would that look like here? Difference twice the number k and 8 would be 12. And the product of 6 and number n is at least 24. So this would be at least. I mean, it would not be just greater than, it would be at least because it has this equal sign. So it includes 24. And then number y is no less than 5 and no more than 13. So we have a complex inequality here, don't we? So this is what it would look like. We have two conditions here. We have 5 is less than or equal to y, and y is less than or equal to 13. So it's a complex inequality here. Okay, our first guide practice. Write an equation or inequality. Quotient of the number p and 12 is at least 30. Remember what at least 30 is? Students, this is yours here, is less than. Okay, our guided practice is at least 30. How would you write that? It would be this. Quotient of p and 12. So p would be first, mentioned first, numerator, denominator, fraction bar, and at least would be greater than or equal to 30. That. Okay, solutions. When you substitute a number for a variable in an open sentence like x plus 2 equals 5, or 2y is greater than 6, the resulting statement is either true or false. If the statement is true, the number is a solution of the equation or a solution of the inequality. So students, in your own words, solution of the equation, define. Solution of an inequality, define. Okay, so example 2, check possible solution. Check whether 3 is the solution of the equation or inequality here. So in this case here, 8 minus 2x equals 2. We substitute in, yes. 2 would be a solution there, or rather 3 is a solution, sorry. And then here, 3 is not a solution here because 7 does not equal 6 when you substitute in for that. And then for our inequality here, 3 is not a solution. We plug in 3 here for z. 6 plus 5 is greater than 12. No. So 3 is not a solution there. And then here for d, 5 plus 3 times 3, is that less than or equal to 20? It's like, yeah, it is actually. So that would be part of the solution for this inequality here. Okay, our guided practice. Decide whether to give a number solution to the equation or inequality. Students, this is yours here. We're going to do this now. So we have this situation here. Check whether to give a number is a solution. We're going to check whether 5, when you plug it into here, is a solution to that. And sure enough, 9 minus 5 is 4 equals 4. So 5 would be a solution to this equation here. Okay, that was 1.4. Algebra 1, Part 1. If you want Part 2, email me here. Thank you.